on one. Okay.
I hit the button. It's going live. The Hangout is on the air.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to session number 28 of Daily Magic with Laura and Len. Oh, I think we decided you were going to go first today, didn't we?
Yeah, that's okay.
All right, I'll be quiet now.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. This is a special edition today. It's a very special edition, day 28. Remember the magic. And we're glad you're here. We're very grateful that you came and you're watching our workshop. And anyway, it's good to be here. I hope everybody's having a magical day. And we're talking about page 235 for Lexi when she watches it. She may not be here right now, but she'll be here soon, or we'll watch the replay. She says she likes it when we say that. But anyway, so welcome to the show. Hi, Chris. Hope you're doing well, sweetheart.
So
Okay.
every day is unique. And I mean, there are no 2 days the same. And it's good to look back on every day and find what was special, what was magical, what was good about that day, what were the good things that happened. You know, one of the problems that we frequently have, and the habit we're trying to break with this series, is the idea that we look back on our days many times, and what we remember is the things that went wrong. And what we want to do is we want to turn that around. We want to look back on our days, and we want to remember the things that went right, and deep six the things that went wrong. And in finding the things that went right, in reviewing those things, in replaying them in our mind, in being thankful for the magic of the things that worked, we can improve dramatically the quality of our life. Yes?
Oh, yeah. I was listening to a Tony Robbins earlier today, and that guy, he's so amazing. I want to say I just can't get enough of listening to him. He talked about today, and I know this is off topic just a tad bit, but he talked today about how you know when you're wealthy. And it all boiled down to, he would say, okay, like what would you think of, what would it take for you to say that I am now wealthy? And he asked a gentleman this, and the gentleman said, well, I'll be wealthy when, whatever it was. And he says, oh, okay, well, what happens after you achieve that? Are you still wealthy? And he made the point that was like, well, when you're wealthy, you're grateful for what you already have. You're grateful for what's right in front of you. You know, do you have a husband who helps out? Do you have
I do.
Well, not you, but I mean, you know, do you have a house that you can live in? Do you have water that you can drink? And what is it that makes us wealthy? And I think in this case he was talking about relationships. You know, but it just makes me think that this book is just really important, because if we get this part of it, if we just get this part of it, then we're on our way to being wealthy. Because it's a big, huge mindset that you have to just get it. And once you get it, you're golden, like you really are. And you can, some of your worries, they just go away. And anyway, so yeah, call it magical, call it mindset, call it being grateful, but it's just, that's how you become wealthy. And so I was just really excited that I caught that. It was a YouTube video, but he's just amazing. And so I always like going back to him if I'm having a day where I just need to focus, and he really helps me to focus. So, okay, so I'm done.
Well, that's okay. In fact, if you can find that YouTube video again, send us the link, because I'd
Okay.
like to. I have spent many, many hours watching Tony Robbins. One of the things that's interesting, and I know we might be slightly off topic, but I don't think we are, because it is the magic, it is happiness. One of the things is that many people equate wealth with money. Oh, I'll be wealthy when I have $1 million. Or I'll be wealthy. Some of the happiest people in the world are people that live on $1 a day. And if you look around the entire planet, there are many, many, many happy people that have nothing at all that we would consider to be material possessions. They live in a mud hut in the Sudan, and but they're happy. They're happy. And some of the unhappiest people in the world are the people that have tons of money, and they end up, they're just.
That's true too. Yeah, money does not buy happiness.
Money, and it's not the thing that makes you happy. The thing that makes you happy is right there. It's recognizing the miracles of life and the beauty of life, and etc. And remembering all the good things that happen to us every day, day in and day out. And in fact, that leads me naturally into today's exercise. Today's exercise is that every single day of your life is full of blessings. And when you've opened your eyes to see the truth of that, you have opened your heart to the magic of life, and your life will be abundant and magnificent. And so today's exercise, the unique part of today's exercise, is to look back on yesterday, skim the surface of yesterday, and review all of the good things that happened to you yesterday. What are the good things that happened yesterday? Scan the surface until you feel satisfied that you've remembered and written down all the blessings of the day. And as you remember each one, simply say the magic words, thank you. And there are so many little things that we don't think about normally, that if we just stop and think about. I mean, this may not sound like much, but my spare tire is no longer in the back of my van. It's suspended underneath the van where it belongs. Now, that was a major accomplishment yesterday, and I am very very happy. Yes. It's a long story, and you don't want to hear it right now, I don't think. But so today's exercise, like all other days, is to wake up counting your blessings, to make your list of 10 things that you're satisfied for. Hello, Mike. Good morning. And make your list of the 10 things that you're grateful for today. And then to remember the magic by counting the blessings of yesterday, which I already said. And we are on chapter 28, exercise 28 of the magic, Mike, and we're actually on page 238 now. And let's see, what's that? It's a message. Yeah, okay. And as you remember each one, simply say the magic words, thank you, for that in your mind. Mike, I see your hand up. I got to tell you, I don't actually know what that means. So
I wonder if it means like he's got a question.
Yeah. Does it mean you have a question or a comment, or you don't want to come over, or I don't know what it means. So
or you do want to come over.
So can you tell me in the chat what you mean by your hand up? And then, oh, looky here, I want to tell you, I found my magic rock.
Oh, right.
So, well, it wasn't very lost, and it's still full of magic. It's a blunderer. Oh, okay. Don't be startled. Right. I don't actually know how you put your hand up. I mean, seriously, I don't know what somebody out there has to do to put their hand up like that. So I've never quite known what it means. But just before you go to sleep at night, take your magic rock and say the words and reflect back on everything that happened during the day and find the one thing that was the best thing that happened to you today, and say thank you, thank you, thank you 3 times for it, and be grateful for all that's happened to you today. Laura, do you have anything to add?
No, I just know that, you know, when right before Rick and I go to bed, we're talking about now what is the best part of our day, you know, and it's so awesome to be able to do that. And I really do believe that because of that, I think we both sleep much better. You know, think instead of me thinking about all these things that I have to do or on my to-do list or whatever and all the things that he's got to do, we just simply talk about, you know, it started out doing them separate, but then it just ended up like, let's talk about what was the best part of your day today. And it switched for us because we used to talk about let's vent. And yeah, and so now it's more of a positive, uh, you know, what's the best part, you know, grateful part of the day. And I think both of us really do. We relax better and we just go to bed and we're sleeping a whole lot better now.
Yeah, I believe that. And I think that's huge. Most people go to bed worried about what's going to happen next instead of being grateful for what's already happened that's magical.
Yep.
I think it's huge. So in a way, it's a sad day because today is the last lesson. It's lesson 28. We're all finished. And for those of you who have the book, The Magic, you know that there's two final chapters, The Magical Future and The Magic Never Ends. And tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, and I'll have to try that sometime, Chris, too. Except I don't have a husband. Probably a good thing. Tomorrow we're going to wrap it up. Tomorrow is going to be the last session of Daily Magic. We're going to wrap it up. We'll review the last two chapters, Your Magical Future and The Magic Never Ends, and we'll just talk a little bit about what it all means. So join us tomorrow for the last session. Laura, do you have anything to add?
No, but you know, if anybody wants to come over tomorrow, when we're live and wants to share how this has changed them, we would be happy to bring you over. And
Yep.
and really, that's all I had for today. So
and I think that's a great idea. I think we should bring people over that are here that want to come over and share and talk about what it all means and where we go from here.
Yeah.
How we put it into practice in our daily life as we move forward, because there's enormous power in this.
Yep. I agree.
All righty then. Well, if you're all done, I'm all done, we're all done. We'll hit stop broadcast and let everybody get on their merry way. I'm going to remind everybody that Lunch with Len today happens in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Today we have Daniel Winiger again. Today's topic is the truth about alkalizing, and it's going to be enormously beneficial Lunch with Len today. I can't wait to hear what Daniel has to say. He's really a pretty incredible guy. For those of you who don't know, Daniel will be leaving the country, I think next week sometime, and going over to Norway and going over to several countries in Europe. So he's going to be gone for a few weeks. So today's going to be our last chance to have Daniel for our personal use for a little while. And we'll bring him back again as soon as we can. But Lunch with Len today, the benefit or the truth about alkalizing. So hope to see you there. And that's all I have. Okay. Bye for now.
Bye, everybody. Love ya. Have a great day.
Bye.